You know about America's biggest disasters, but there's one happening right now, in broad daylight, and almost nobody talks about it. What if I told you there was a place in the United States where society has collapsed and the government quietly pretends it doesn't exist? Do you believe there are American cities purposely left to rot? Yes or no? Tell me in the comments before you watch this. Tonight, we uncover a real-world American nightmare, a place many call the zombie neighborhood, a place where addiction rules the streets, crime is constant, families vanish, entire blocks look like war zones, and hope is almost completely gone. This is Kensington, and this is the forgotten human crisis America tries not to see. Kensington sits in Philadelphia. Once it was a proud working-class neighborhood, steel mills, factories, families, community. But when the factory shut down in the 1970s and 80s, Kensington cracked. Jobs vanished, homes collapsed, drugs flooded in. And by the 1990s, Kensington had become the largest open-air drug market on the East Coast. But here's where things get strange. Despite decades of complaints, despite national news coverage, despite thousands of emergency calls, almost nothing changed. It's as if the neighborhood was left to die on purpose. Local officers and paramedics have a name for 3 blocks in Kensington, the Black Triangle. Why? Because once people enter this maze, they often don't come out. Streets there are filled with people collapsing from drugs, makeshift tents, abandoned children, constant ambulance sirens, dealers openly running operations, people sleeping on sidewalks, steps, bus stops, families afraid to walk outside. But here's the mystery. No other U.S. neighborhood looks like this in 2025, except Kensington. Why only here? Why this one place? And why has nothing worked? Around 2017, a new chemical hit the streets, Xylazine, also called the zombie drug. When mixed with fentanyl, it does something horrifying. It rots flesh while the person is still alive. Limbs turn black, skin opens into wounds, people collapse for hours, and overdoses become almost impossible to reverse. Philadelphia became the epicenter of this drug in America. But what happened next shocked everyone. The supply increased, not decreased. Someone was flooding Kensington intentionally. To this day, no one knows the full chain of suppliers. Here's where things get even more alarming. Local residents say the same thing. The crisis stays because someone wants it to stay. Who's to blame? Corrupt local dealers? Organized gangs? Pharmaceutical dumping routes? Failed government intervention? A system that profits from addiction? Nobody knows. But the patterns are suspicious. Police only patrol the border of Kensington. Millions are spent yearly, but nothing improves. Programs vanish due to budget cuts. New shelters fill up instantly. People from other states travel to Kensington for drugs. Major traffickers rarely get caught. It's as if the entire neighborhood exists in a legal gray zone. Behind every viral video, behind every shocking photo, is a real person. Mothers, fathers, teenagers, veterans, children. Many didn't start life on the streets. Some were workers, students, nurses, mechanics, parents. But one injury, one prescription, one mistake, one tragedy, and the streets swallowed them. A former Kensington resident said, "It's like watching your friend sink underwater, and you're not allowed to help." But what happened next shocked everyone. In early 2024, Philadelphia announced, "We will clear Kensington once and for all." People believed it, but weeks passed, then months, and the crisis remained. Some say it got even worse. Emergency workers admitted, "We respond to the same person 5 times a week." So the question remains, Why can't America solve one neighborhood's collapse? Or does America even want to? Researchers, journalists, and investigators all report one strange pattern. Every attempt to fix Kensington fails in the exact same way. Programs open, overcrowd, close. Police sweep, dealers return next day. Rehab centers fill, people relapse. Politicians visit, leave, forget. It's a repeating cycle, over and over. Some experts believe Kensington is the test zone for the next phase of America's urban decline. Others believe the crisis is too profitable for certain groups to ever end. The truth? Still buried. Here's the fact most Americans don't know. Every night, as temperatures drop, Kensington empties. People disappear into abandoned factories, underground tunnels, burnt-out buildings, hidden alleyways. Police call it the night exodus. By sunrise, the streets repopulate. No one knows where everyone goes or how many never return. The mystery continues to this day. Kensington isn't just a neighborhood, it's a warning. A reminder that even in the world's richest country, a community can disappear without the world noticing. If America can forget an entire neighborhood, what else has it forgotten? And how many more Kensingtons are on the horizon? If you love uncovering America's forgotten tragedies, if you love real stories the news no longer tells, subscribe because next week we uncover another hidden chapter of America's dark past. And tell me in the comments, should the government fully intervene in Kensington, or is the crisis too deep to fix?